In Boston's Southie neighborhood, everyone knew Whitey Bulger. To some, he was the man who kept drugs off their streets, the guy who slipped old ladies envelopes of cash and made sure the neighborhood felt protected. But behind that charm was a ruthless gangster, the boss of the Winter Hill gang, who had no problem killing anyone that crossed him. Here's the twist. Whitey had a secret weapon. He wasn't just a mob boss, he was also an FBI informant. While he was extorting businesses, smuggling drugs and pulling in millions, he was feeding information to the feds about his rivals. In return, the FBI looked the other way. Imagine that the man running Boston's underworld was untouchable, because the very people meant to arrest him were protecting him. But power makes enemies. When whispers grew louder about his crimes, Bulger vanished, not for a week, not for a year. He disappeared off the face of the earth. For 16 years, the FBI's most wanted fugitive was living quietly in California, just another old man walking his dog on the beach. His neighbors had no idea the ghost of Boston lived right next door. When they finally caught him, people expected the trial of the century. But the real ending came years later inside a prison cell. Whitey Bulger didn't die quietly. Inmates cornered him, beat him with a lock stuffed in a sock, and left him unrecognizable. His eyes gouged out, his tongue nearly cut off. A brutal message, even by prison standards. The King of Boston had fallen, and there would be no honor in his death.